Before you watch this video, take a moment to breathe. This is not just another celebrity story. This is a reminder that even the people we admire most, the ones who seem to have everything, can be fighting battles no one sees. Today, we're going to uncover the side of Billie Eilish that few ever really knew, her secret struggle with depression. And maybe, by the end of this story, you'll see that your own struggles don't have to define you. They can make you stronger. When you think of Billie Eilish, you picture a global superstar. The green hair, the baggy clothes, the haunting voice that took over the world. But behind the fame and the Grammy Awards, there was something no one truly saw coming. A silent battle with depression that nearly consumed her. Billie was just a teenager when she exploded onto the music scene. At 17, she was performing to sold-out arenas. Millions were listening to her every word. It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But in reality, Billie often felt trapped in a nightmare. She once shared that fame felt like a loss of control over your own life. She couldn't go outside without people recognizing her. She couldn't trust strangers. Everything she did or didn't do was judged. In interviews, Billie opened up about the darkness she carried inside. She revealed she struggled with severe depression since she was 13. Back then, she had a dance injury that ended her biggest passion. That loss triggered a spiral she couldn't escape. Billie confessed she had self-destructive thoughts she was too ashamed to share. She would hide in her room for hours, overwhelmed by sadness she couldn't explain. Some days she felt numb, other days she felt like she couldn't get out of bed. She lost interest in the things she loved most, even music. She started believing she was worthless. In one interview, Billie shared that at her lowest point, she would wake up and instantly wish she hadn't. She said, "I genuinely didn't think I would make it to 17. At 16, she was self-harming. She wore long sleeves almost all the time to hide the scars. She explained that it wasn't about wanting attention. It was about trying to feel something, anything, instead of numbness. In her own words, "I was so unhappy last year. I was so depressed, and it got to the point where I didn't even want to be here anymore." She described how she would lie awake at night, replaying hateful comments she'd read online, feeling like she was never enough. Even as her songs topped the charts, she felt like she was failing. Her lyrics, full of raw emotion, were not just art. They were her cries for help. While the world celebrated her achievements, Billie felt increasingly alone. Even surrounded by fans and cameras, she said she felt the most alone I've ever been. Social media only made things worse. People criticized her body, her clothes, her every move. No matter how much she tried to ignore it, the negativity seeped into her thoughts. In 2018, Billie decided she couldn't keep pretending. She began therapy and leaned on her family and close friends. She credits her mom and her brother, Phineas, for helping her survive. She said that therapy helped her find words for feelings she'd never shared before. Slowly, she learned it was okay to talk about her pain. It was okay to admit she was struggling. By sharing her story, Billie hoped others would feel less alone in their battles. Today, Billie is still open about her mental health journey. She knows depression doesn't just disappear, but she also knows that asking for help isn't weakness, it's courage. If you're struggling, Billie's story is proof that there is hope beyond the darkness. You are not alone, and your life matters, more than you can ever imagine. Maybe you're watching this right now, sitting in your room, feeling numb or exhausted. Maybe you've thought you're the only one who feels this way. But the truth is, you are not alone. Not even for a moment. There are millions of people who have felt what you feel, who have walked through that same darkness. If you ever need someone to talk to, please don't hesitate to ask for help. You are worthy of care, you are worthy of healing, and you deserve to see what life can look like beyond the pain. If you are in crisis or need immediate support, call or text 988 in the United States to connect with help 24/7. Thank you for taking the time to listen to Billie's story. If you're fighting your own darkness right now, know this: you are not alone, and you are not broken. Healing takes time. Asking for help takes courage, and there is always hope, even when you can't see it yet. If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, and leave a comment below telling us your thoughts. Your voice matters, and your story could help someone else feel less alone. Take care of yourself. You are loved more than you know.